dense this fog is. If there was like any cars on the road, I wouldn't do something crazy like this. Or if it was like more than 39 of a speed limit. But look how dense this fog is. There's like no visibility out at all. Literally no visibility. Is that not insanely scary? You guys, look how spooky my street looks. It looks like a spooky what, Resident Evil, Silent Hill type movie. I don't understand what's going on. We have had so much fog in the morning lately. It just looks so spooky. So I thought it'd be neat to show this in the beginning of a video. It is spooky. I bet you can't even see my house. That's how dense. It's like the densest fog where like you can almost see it, feel it almost. I didn't mean to see it. Obviously you can see it, but you could see it almost like cutting through with the light. Ooh, I look rough this morning. Holy cow. So I just got back. I was just showing you how dense the fog is, and I thought, you know what? My husband's not gonna be home till later this afternoon. I did pull out this whole roaster that I bought. I put it in the sink because I put it in the refrigerator last night and it didn't budge. It's still like solid as a rock, and I'll just keep an eye on it. It's 7:20 in the morning. I just got home. But that thing is solid, and I have some tin left over from Christmas or Thanksgiving. I paid, this was 99 cents a pound, so I paid $5.42 for about 5 pounds of a bird. So I'll just season that up real good, and I have zucchini and broccoli and a couple potatoes, but I wanted to boil a couple of eggs this morning so that I can make a little bit of egg salad. My egg salad is like really underwhelming. I don't really do anything crazy. Otherwise I would show you. I mean, I can show just how simple it is. I just enjoy the taste of eggs, so I don't really add like garlic. I know people get very upset about seasonings, but I usually just do salt, pepper, and paprika. That's what I personally love. And then you guys are gonna be like, what the hell? Okay, so I have always thought I hated mayonnaise. I was like, oh, I can't stand how vinegary is. I don't like it until I try. And I always bought the off-brand because I never thought I liked it. So I never wanted to splurge on like Hellmann's, which can be $7 a jar. And one day I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. Let's try it, see if it makes a difference, because I ate it on a sandwich. I'm like, god damn, this is so good. It makes a world of a difference. There are some things that you cannot skimp on, and mayonnaise is one of them, in my opinion. You definitely need to buy name brand, whether that's Duke's, I know people use in the South. Hellmann's is what we have here in New Jersey. Best Foods, whatever they are. You have to, I am somebody who will cut corners everywhere I can, okay? I will buy off-brand everything if I can get away with it, because I don't care if it tastes the same or similar enough, or just as, sometimes the off-brands are just as good, but you can't skimp on mayonnaise. It's like Doritos. You can't skimp on Doritos either. Off-brand Doritos never taste right to me. So it's mayonnaise, either sweet relish or some type of dill pickle, and yellow mustard, and then salt, pepper, and paprika. That's all I ever put in it. It's like the same thing for my deviled egg recipe. The only difference is I hit it with a drop of garlic for deviled eggs. I'm just boiling. That's a lot to just talk about 4 friggin' eggs boiling. But my eggs, see, I wish somebody would give me some tips, because my boiling egg situation is hit and miss. Sometimes my eggs turn out absolutely perfect, and then other times they never cook through and they're runny and I ruin them, and I can't afford to throw out eggs. Not at the cost right now. Not when a dozen eggs is almost at $4, if not more. I just can't afford to waste eggs. I am somebody who has severe anxiety around food waste. I don't know why. It really, really upsets me, and it's like, sometimes it's inevitable. Like recently, I made a pot of spaghetti and meat sauce. I think I actually did the recipe for it. We didn't finish it, which is really rare, because I try to always fit in the leftovers so there is no food waste. And I used to waste food a lot. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't. I used to have a lot of food waste, and it just was a source of anxiety, but we were always so busy and I didn't have time. But now I make time to eat leftovers, and I don't overcook is what my biggest issue was overcooking. But yeah, that got wasted. Not a lot, but enough to make me very upset. So this is what I'm doing. I love frothing my creamer. That was a little too much, but wait till you see how much it expands. I love doing this. Do you see it? Like, I find that this glass, like these little wine glasses, have been really what froths them really good. Look how frothy it's getting. Can you see it expanding? I put like a dingle hopper of a drop in my coffee, and then I light this on top, and then it just kind of melts to the bottom. One of these is a great investment. I don't stir my coffee anymore. And watch how thick this is. Do you see that? It's like a rich, thick lather. Let me show you the top of my coffee. It almost reminds me of like a latte. Hold on, let me flip this around. See? Doesn't that look like a latte? I love lattes, so that's why I love this thing. I love that lattes aren't super sweet. My eggs are about to boil. And this is the creamer that I've been using. This creamer is pretty good. And then this coffee was on clearance at Walmart. The classic French toast. I'm thinking because it's limited edition. And then the coffee cake, I'm assuming it was limited edition because it's Christmassy flavors, maybe? So I will be back when I am dressed. Okay, well, forgive that I don't have lipstick on. I thought like, okay, let me do like this blue moment. I saw this girl on TikTok and she looked so pretty and she did like this powdered blue, like from the 70s. But the problem is it always turns out so meme-ish, you know, from Drew Carey. The blush looks very harsh. I think it's the lighting. Let me turn the lighting down and see if that helps. No, the blush is just too harsh. Is this a look or is this very like Drew Carey? I tried to keep it low on the lid. Guys, I've gained so much weight. I'm so upset about how much weight I gained over the holiday. I can't keep blaming it on the holiday, but I literally put on about 7 pounds recently. I'm going to blend the blush a little more and see what we can do once I have my hair and lipstick on. Maybe it will look a little better. But right now it looks a little funny. Okay, you guys. So now that my hair is done, I don't like how I've been having like a really hard time. I'm looking for a very warm lipstick. I don't know why everything's pulling so cool on me lately, but the makeup's not too bad. Now that my hair is done, my glasses are on, it actually looks really, really pretty. Yeah, it looks nice. So it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe it was because my hair looked insane. I need to do something with these lips. These are way too cool tone for me. I don't like cool tone. I like it on other people, and every time I see it on other girls or guys, I'm like, oh, I love that. And then I realize, no, I really don't. So if you have any nudes that are absolutely neutral or pull very, very ready warm is usually my favorite. For example, I don't even know if I have one. Like, I love the color Ashton from ABH. So this type of warm, but a couple shades lighter. So if you have any suggestions, I would love it. And I've been doing my hair where it's a little more, I'm not ready to plunge and commit to feathered bangs or to, what are those things called? Curtain bangs. I've had them in the past. I've had the side swept. I've had straight across bangs. I've done it all. I'm just not ready to make the commitment quite yet. And I really kind of love this like faux look kind of where you could kind of make it look like you have something going on. If anything, I would do more of a feathered bang. So I kind of like this 70s curl that I've been doing. If you're interested in seeing how I do this curl, because it takes a lot more time and I have to do much smaller sections than my usual curl. But this is all brushed out. I kind of love it. It's very 70s and I'm new to the middle part. I haven't worn a middle part since I was a kid. I never thought it looked good on me, but I think it was the glasses I was wearing. So since I went to the bigger frames, I prefer a middle part. I haven't worn my hair in a side part in 2 months, I don't think. So let me know if you want to know how I do this look. It will look better on the second day when I have a little more volume and dry shampoo. I hate putting dry shampoo in the first day because I love having clean hair. but it just doesn't style as beautiful as when there's dry shampoo or texture in your hair, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna get dressed, have a little lunch, or I guess an early or a late breakfast, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi you guys, so it is Friday. I didn't end up finishing vlogging yesterday. It ended up being kind of like a shitty afternoon. Some things happened with my husband's job, and I just get, okay, so I don't know how to explain this. I'm laughing because it makes me very uncomfortable, and when I get uncomfortable, I like smile and laugh. It's just like kind of a defense mechanism. So like when my grandmother has like a history of falling, and anytime she falls, I laugh hysterically. And it's definitely not because I think it is in any way, shape, or form freaking funny. It's just my automatic like reflex and defense is to laugh, especially when I get to that point. So I am very even-tempered 90% of the time. Even I would even say like 95% of the time I'm very mild, even-tempered, if not more upbeat, I would say. So like growing up, my thing was, I've always lived with this, that unpredictable parents is such a terrible thing for a kid, and I grew up with a very unpredictable situation. So I try to always be very even-tempered, very mild. And like my daughter instantly knows when I'm like ready to freak out. And I try never to get to that point, because when it comes to people, I love and care about very few people in my life. And I always say it's easier to love somebody than to like them. So I love a few, you know, my family, and I like very few, if you get what I'm saying. And whenever something happens with one of my family members that I really care about, I become full of like just blinding violent rage and anger, and I can't talk, and I become very passive aggressive and silent, and I literally, it's better for me to talk. I always say I get like I always say they're borrowed lips, because whatever's going to come out of them is not going to be nice. And I feel like it's definitely a Sagittarius trait, but it's also, I think, like just growing up with such not having any control. I always say to my husband, if we're gonna have an argument, it better be about something like in our home. When it's outside sources causing the argument or interfering, that's where I get like vengeful and nasty. And my temper is just, it's so rare that I have a temper that when I do, it's like blinding. So today I've calmed down. This had nothing to do with my husband. We weren't fighting or anything. It was something to do with the pay rate. They didn't want to pay him the proper rate, and we were expecting a certain amount of money to come in, and it's not. And it is what it is. It's not like it's a huge adjustment. It's nothing that's going to be, it's just when you expect something or you're disappointed by something. I hate being disappointed. It's just something that, it all has to probably do with something with my childhood, I'm sure, because that's what it always goes back to. But I can tell you this, today I don't feel so good. I almost took like, what the heck's it? One of the medications that I have for like emergencies. I have like 1 or 2 pills that I could take, or I have 1 or 2 left that I could take. I usually break them into like quarters, because I do not like taking any type of narcotic medication in any, I stay away from it. But I almost had to take one because I can feel my vision is really off today, and my voice sounds funny today to me. I don't know if I necessarily am like disassociating, but I can feel that my anxiety and anger was so bad yesterday that I don't feel good today. I feel very off, and that's why I try to stay very even-tempered so that my anxiety just doesn't happen. But I'm just sharing this with you in case someone's struggling or has something similar. I don't like to feel out of control, and I don't like my daughter looked at me and she said, "What's wrong with you?" And I try to hide it, but I guess I just wear every emotion on my face, and I just was not having a good afternoon. The day started out great, and then that's the thing about me too. I take stuff so personal. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm being very truthful. I take things, everything feels like a personal attack, and I know it's not, but sometimes it's hard for me to separate that, and it feels like, it just sometimes feels very personal, and I know that 90% of the time it's not, and the world does not revolve around me, and that people don't give a shit that much, but I guess I care so much, and I will give, if I love you, and I care about you. I put everything into that. That to not reciprocate even half is very upsetting to me. And like, I can remember, I'm not going to say who it was, but my daughter had a friend, and I remember saying, oh, I love that kid. He's one of my favorite kids to be around. And she's like, oh my God, what would make you say that? She's like, you never ever say you love people. Obviously she didn't mean like people that she, like other people outside of our family. And I'm like, well, because love to me is something that is thrown around to like saying sorry to people, and love, it loses meaning when it's just thrown out there like that to me. So when I say I love somebody, I truly would do whatever I can to make sure they're okay. So even when it just feels personal, and I know it shouldn't, and I know, please, I know desperately I need some type of like, it would be good for me to go to therapy and work through a lot of these things. And I usually don't ever do this on camera or talk about this. I just need to get something out because I can feel myself not going into like a full-blown like panic attack or anxiety. I can just feel very tense, and like I need to really relax. And I don't ever take anything, but I almost feel like to that point where I need something. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I actually went to sleep last night. I was so haired up, and I think that when I get like that, I get even more upset because I hate to be like that. I enjoy being happy. I enjoy being upbeat and doing fun things. That is where I get my joy from. And even if it's just taking a walk with the dogs, I enjoy that. So I was very upset yesterday. And like I said, it isn't about the money. It's just about feeling taken advantage of. And my husband is one of the most giving. Unfortunately, he's a Capricorn, so it's in their nature. He gives and gives and gives and gives, and people suck him fucking dry to where he has nothing left to give, and they still keep taking from him. And he's the type of guy that will spend his Saturday helping a friend, or he'll drive anywhere. He has saved my sister so many times. He saved me he'll save everybody. That's his nature. His love language is physical affection and love. He loves, like, he hugs and kisses his guy friends. That's how weird he is. I know it's not weird to us, but to some people it might be a little odd. But like, that's who he is. His love language is love and giving and gift giving and helping. And he'll spend, like, he has his friend's boat here that he's doing thousands of dollars of work. He's redoing the T-top. He's welding it. He's rewiring the electrical cords in it. And it's like, if a mechanic was doing it, it would be thousands of dollars, and he's doing it for nothing. So it is what it is. Hopefully I'll feel better when I check in. I just needed to get it off my chest, on top of feeling like I've gained so much weight over the holidays. I've said it over and over again. I don't feel so good. And then I worry myself to death, like, knowing, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. You guys came to the doctors with me. I never went and got that blood work done. So it's been about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I know that's fucking horrible. I should have went, and I didn't, because my whole fear is, a lot of my anxiety is medical, especially after my mom died so suddenly. I mean, I can convince myself of anything, like, that I truly am violently ill. Like, I can convince myself. So right now, because of the symptoms I'm having, I'm so afraid that it's like an autoimmune disorder, when I know that I could go get it checked and probably could have treatment for whatever it would be that's making me feel so lousy. I would rather suffer. You know what I mean? It's just like a martyr, I guess. I don't know. I hate coming on here and being so miserable, but I will be back probably in a much better mood. I also need to eat because I made all this beautiful dinner last night. I'm sorry I'm whispering. I'm just like not in the mood to be loud, or I also don't want my husband hearing. He's in the shower, but I made a whole chicken roaster last night and all these veggies, and we just didn't end up eating because I'll see you all later. Okay, you guys, so my husband and I went and had lunch together and just kind of chatted about things. Everything's better. Sorry that I was so grouchy, but this is real life. If I'm going to vlog, that's the difference between doing like professional videos. Do you know what I mean? So vlogging, in my opinion, is more real life. Unless people, obviously there's people that kind of like fudge it and whatever. It doesn't even matter. But I ended up ordering all of my laundry stuff. I had to get something different and something smaller, so I'm a little upset, but that's okay. This is the only detergent that I use. This is the All Original, and they went from 60 to 75 packs. What I like about All is if you're having like skin issues or sensitivity, they do have unscented, which would probably also be good for babies. But I prefer the All Stain Lifter Original. This smells so good. Really, one pod does a really good job cleaning. If you have a stubborn load or like a hard to clean load, or if you happen to have a big load, I do throw in one extra. But with one, I've never had an issue. These are my favorite dryer sheets. I know, this stuff is not good for you. I get it. But again, it's like a comfort smell. I don't know, guys. So I wanted this in the 120 pack. And I wanted the original, but this is the Blue Iris and Ocean Breeze. To me, it's very similar to the original, but that's not the one I wanted. But that's okay. I'm 100% the one who picked the wrong one. And I usually want the 120. But that's fine. That will get us through at least the month. This is what I'm a little upset about. I wanted the bigger one that's like 150. These I never go without. The Blue Irish and Ocean Breeze. I'm telling you. Oh, excuse me. I had Sprite today, so I'm a little burpy. I don't know why. McDonald's Sprite has just been so good, and anytime I stop there, I grab one. This Snuggle, what was I going to say? Oh, if you open my linen closet or any of my drawers or closets, this lingers. I don't know if it says long-lasting scent, like every once in a while. Oh no, is one of them all messed up in there? Every once in a while it'll be like, oh, lasts for 30 days or whatever. These really do. Now I gotta make sure they're not, I hear something rattling around in there. I hope they're not all busted. Something must have broke open. Whatever, I'll figure it out, or I'll tell you. Whatever. Something must have broke open. These literally will linger. You can smell them through the packaging. Now, this is a new purchase. I don't buy Downy a lot, and I don't like Gain. When I was growing up, my mom always used something with lavender in it. That was her choice, and I hated it. I hated it growing up. It always smelled sour to me, so I avoid anything with lavender. And I really don't love Gain like everybody else who does, like the Mango Tango. I mean, it's fine. I would use it if I had it, but All and Snuggle are my preference. But they didn't have any Snuggle available for liquid fabric softener at Amazon, and I didn't know when I was going to get to the store. I should have just waited, but I got this, and it's Sparkling Amber and Rose. I bought it because it was 150 loads for $12. Laundry detergent is so expensive, but this is nice. It's very strong. So I don't think you're going to need a lot of it, but I'll definitely update you and let you know if I like it. I mean, this might not be interesting for some people, but just thought I'd show you what I've been using. I think I showed it at the beginning of Vlogmas, but everything was Snuggle and All. Every once in a while, I'll purchase the beads, like the Moonlight from Downy, or not Downy, from Gain, the Moonlight Breeze or whatever. Did you guys see, is it Downy? I don't remember. I think it's Downy came out with a Shea Vanilla one. The reviews are good, but I can't imagine that it lingers really well on the clothes because, believe it or not, I'm not somebody who really loves the scent of vanilla. It's not my favorite. I definitely can think of a lot more scents that I enjoy. I know some people are like die-hard vanillas. My grandmother's one of them. I just personally don't love it. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I don't know if I'll keep vlogging today or just add a bunch of clips like together and do like a nice big weekly vlog. So I'll see you in a little bit. You guys want to see something funny? They get so upset. Ready? Okay, Butters, I'm going to see you later. Goodbye. Oh, Butters, help, 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 help. Butters, help me, find me, help me, help me. The wrong dog found me. It was Gilly the whole time. Thank you for finding me. I was lost. You stink so good. You stink so bad. You are the stinkiest Shih Tzu in the world. You smell like an earring back. Who loves the babies? Mama do. Oh my goodness. You're not having candy. You're so bad. He really shouldn't be allowed up there, Brooke. It's just a... That's why he gets up there and drinks Dad's coffee. You're not having candy. You are out of your mind.
Here, you want to light call instead?
You're so bad, Butters. Get down. Hey, get down.
Telling you no.
What's the problem? This dog doesn't even know what no means.
No.
What's the matter, Dupes? Are you sad over there?
Are you not getting enough attention, Gilly?
Get down. So you guys, this was the leftovers. This was the roast chicken. I just added a little extra pepper. It actually isn't bad reheated in the air fryer. Sometimes chicken is really rubbery, and this one, it actually makes it moist again. This is roasted broccoli, which is my favorite, and I'm very iffy about zucchini usually. It's a little like kind of dull because it was reheated, but I prefer zucchini like this and sauteed. So I will roast these veggies before I'll ever saute them again. Very, very good. Still a little crunchy. These aren't anymore. They're a little lackluster. But I'm getting my greens, like some green in. Zucchini's really good for you. Broccoli is certainly good for you. I wish I had some Brussels sprouts, and the chicken isn't bad. Like I said, sometimes chicken can get like rubbery. Do you know that taste when it's second day old? We didn't really get to eat our dinner last night, so it's pretty good tonight. Hi you guys, so I just wanted to say that I've read some comments, and it seems like vlogging and doing like get ready with me is more like real life videos are sounding to be like what everyone kind of is interested in. I'm also going to do some of my like normal stuff that I was doing there for a couple years, but I'm thinking like my schedule, I want to do like a scheduled thing where like these are the 2 days that I definitely do videos. I did that before, and sometimes I'd be like a day off, but I'm thinking if I do post a vlog Monday morning, sorry, I still have black, even though I wash my face really, really good, I can never get the black off my eyes. I'm thinking that Monday morning or Monday evenings, I always post like at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you're, I guess 5, 4, 3, like I guess that'd be 2 o'clock over like on the West Coast. I don't know, but I'm thinking that Mondays I will post a vlog. So I'll vlog from Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, edit it Sunday, and put it up on Mondays. I won't make them too long, but I'll just do like, unless something special comes up and I do like a full day clip. And then Fridays, Monday and Fridays, I think are going to be at my schedule. So I'll put a vlog up on Mondays and then do something Fridays as well. I think that's a good schedule. It's either going to be Monday and Friday or Monday and Wednesdays. I don't know. But I work Wednesdays, travel days, so I don't know. But because I'm out of the house from like 8 a.m. till at the very least 3. So I'm thinking Mondays and Fridays. Hi you guys, so this is my outfit. I just went with a gray turtleneck. Sorry, I'm showing the mirror. This Carhartt that is like a woman's hoodie, fleece lined, and it's a level 2 for warmth. It is so hot, I'm like gonna die wearing it, but it's pretty cold out. We're running to Cowtown for a little bit. There's this great big front pocket and then another pocket here, and then I'm just going with my bell bottoms. So yeah, here's my hair. Makeup's pretty simple, and then I went with the braided hoops from Amazon that are in my storefront. Yeah, so I'll see you in a little bit. Hey girls, it is, I know you are upset we have company. Saturday, 5:43. I haven't really been keeping up with my videos much. I was gonna take you to the flea market, but it was really overcrowded, and we kind of just went up and down the aisles real quick and got out of there. It wasn't we thought it was gonna be like a Western market, but I guess that doesn't come till the rodeo opens. So it was more like hip hop and wigs and like marijuana paraphernalia, I guess is the right way. I don't know. Like swords, weird stuff, honey. So I ended up wearing, I think I showed you already, and then I just threw on my boots with my what the hell are these things called? My flares. Then we stopped at Chili's because we had her little girlfriend with us, and I got the Honey Crispers again, and I just got that as the meal, and it was really good. And oh, and we stopped at Verizon because when Sprint merged, we had Sprint, and then it merged over to T-Mobile. We just had lousy service. We really liked Sprint, but when we merged to T-Mobile, our bill went from, for 4 phones and an iPad, went from $280 up to $408. We paid it for about a year, and then we were like, this is just getting out of hand. It's too expensive. It wasn't budget friendly for us. So we stopped into Verizon and just gave them a chat, and they said, after trading the phones in and upgrading the phones, whatever promotion, in case you're looking for a phone, they were running an $800 promotion per phone, maybe. I don't know, you guys. But it ended up taking our bill. Our bill for 4 phones is going to be $180. I mean, it was like a no-brainer. So if we had financed the one phone, it would have been $202. But because we can take the one phone, here you go. You can go potty. Go ahead. Go ahead. So when we took the one phone off, it drops it down to $180. Go potty. We're going to be saving more than $100 a month. And then I'm thinking about like really going through and consolidating all of my bills down because I feel like I'm paying too much. And then I heard, now please don't quote me, I'm not positive, but apparently with Amazon now, how it was, you know how you always either got second day shipping or 2-day shipping at the most, and you would have your products there in 2 days. Well, now I heard that it's possible there's going to be a 2-week delay in the new year, and it's apparently going up significantly. Now, I don't know how true all this is, but if you're on any type of SNAP benefits, reduced lunch, Medicaid maybe, I think you can enter that, and it's possible that it will half your bill. I'm not positive. Unfortunately, I don't qualify for any of that stuff, but I'm going to cancel my Amazon Prime. If shipping's going to be 2 weeks regardless, it's just not worth it. It's like really, really expensive. And then we're also going to start looking at like cutting back on other stuff. I mean, I don't want to get rid of Netflix and things like that, but it's just like, how many streaming platforms do I actually need? Do you know what I mean? It's getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. Every time a new one comes out, you feel like you need it, and you don't. And I like the Hulu Live. That's what we have as our main streaming platform, and Netflix. I'm getting rid of everything else because it's just too much. And Hulu Live, my God, you guys, when we first got it 2 years ago, it was $79. I don't know what it is now. I know it's ridiculous. So we might be switching over to another live streaming platform. If you have suggestions of something that you love and is affordable, let me know down below. I want it to be like a live streaming platform where I can watch live television. Not for me personally, my husband just likes it. I am okay with watching things once it's come out, but he really likes live television. So that's what we did today. Nothing really fun. Nothing really exciting. My husband was gone all week, so we're just trying to get into some type of swing of things. This week should be a better week for me to really vlog. Now that I know what's going on with his job and everything. I was really in a mood yesterday, so I feel better today, and I'm glad I do. Because not yesterday, the day before, and then yesterday I woke up and could feel myself going into like a severe panic, or just like I could feel like tension in my neck. My hands were numb, so I'm glad it's passed, and I feel much better today. So I will, like I said, I think I'm going to start uploading on Mondays and Fridays, do a Mondays vlog, and then we'll figure out what to do on Fridays. So I will see you in a little bit. Oh, Gooby. Is that your personal hammock? So cute, Gooby. Scooby Dooby Doo. Oh, Gooby. Gilweed.
Good, Mom wants you.
It was a one-time look. Oh,
Gooby.
Doobie.
Mom wants you.
Hey, Gooby. Nah, he must hear the girls chat, and that's why he keeps looking.